So this might be your last YouTube video unintentionally. And I'm not talking about any algorithm changes or directive decisions, anything like that. I'm just talking about how YouTube might be ruining your life without you even noticing it. And believe me when I say that, I know that this video might cost me a few subscribers, a few viewers, but that is completely fine, since that is the purpose of this channel, to help you become the best person you can be. And if that implies quitting YouTube forever, for me that's completely fine. With that said, I want to introduce you to the two main types of content viewers here on the platform: the passive viewers and the active viewers. Passive viewers are people that aren't really interested in doing something productive with their lives, aren't really interested in learning something new. They just watch some content to pass their time and get a quick dopamine rush. Now, pay close attention because there are two possibilities right now. One is that you say to yourself, maybe I am a passive viewer because I only watch YouTube videos in order to pass the time. I'm not really interested in learning something new. The second possibility is that you tell to yourself, nah, I don't really identify myself as a passive viewer because whenever I go into this platform, I try to learn something new in order to be the best that I can be. Now, if you identify yourself as the second group, I have to ask you, are you really learning, or are you just entertaining yourself with infotainment content? And look, I'm not saying that educational content that includes entertainment is bad. In fact, you sometimes need that the educational content is entertaining in order for the lesson to hit well. However, when you have more entertaining content in one hand that is more stimulating, and in the other hand more educational content, which in fact is less stimulating than the entertainment content, you, by the stimulus, will be more focused on the entertainment rather than the education. Even worse, YouTube knows this. Even worse, all social media nowadays knows about this. What the YouTube algorithm does is that it starts analyzing what type of content will keep you the most amount of time on their page, so they can put more ads into you. And when we have the entertainment content more stimulating and the educational content less stimulating, we know that YouTube will push further and further and further the entertainment content, because that is what will get you hooked to the platform. I have a whole video talking about why social media screws you. You can go check it out over there. But basically, YouTube is no different. And now you might be thinking that the fault is on YouTubers, that the fault is on the YouTube company, when in reality, the fault is on you. I'm sorry that I'm going to be the one that tells you that you are doing this damage to yourself, but you are entering into a vicious cycle on which you watch a video, then you feel good about yourself because now you know something new, but you don't do anything with that knowledge. You don't apply it to your life. The reason why you keep on watching these videos is because you think to yourself that you don't have enough knowledge. You think to yourself that there is going to be one magical, one special video that it is completely going to change your life because it is going to give you the major key for more success, when in reality that is not how it works. Don't think to yourself that you don't have enough knowledge. You have enough knowledge. In fact, you have too much knowledge, because all the information that you need, all the information that you want is just a few clicks away from the internet. What you lack is the required action. What you lack is the required plan and a strategy to implement the knowledge that you are getting from these videos into your daily life. The knowledge on the videos won't do anything unless you start taking action. Thinking that just by watching YouTube videos your life is suddenly going to be better, just like it was magic, is like thinking that just by having a screwdriver your broken car is going to repair itself like it was magic. That is not how it works, because YouTube videos are like that screwdriver. They are tools. YouTube videos are tools. Now, the difference between a passive viewer and an active viewer is that the active viewer is intentional with the way he spends his time on YouTube. whether it's looking for educational content as a tool or with entertainment content for relaxation. Active viewers have goals, therefore they have a purpose every time they go into the platform. They either have the purpose of learning something new that they are lacking the knowledge of in the goal that they are reaching, or they are intentional by the type of entertainment that they are consuming. Now, what can we conclude about this? Well, first of all, I'm going to keep producing videos not only to entertain you, but to give valuable lessons to you. The videos are there to inspire action, so you need to be an active viewer in order to be intentional with the content that you consume, and therefore you will start taking the required action. Be honest with yourself, be honest with the intentions that you have when you enter this platform. If it is to entertain yourself for a little while, that's completely fine, but if it is to learn something, then you must understand that videos are just the first step. Now you might be wondering, well, what are some tips that you could give me in order to become a more active viewer more easily? Well, that's a topic for another video, so subscribe and hit the notification bell in order to stay tuned for it. As always guys, stay growing, that's all for me, and see you in the next one.